Good day everyone. So today we are going through the CloneTask2. Let's get started with the detailed explanation of CloneTask2 code. First, HTML structure overview. The HTML document is constructed using modern web practices to ensure structure, accessibility, and responsiveness. The first tag is the doc type declaration. Doc type HTML declares that the document is HTML5. The second tag, HTML lang equal to EN. This is the HTML element. This sets the primary language as English, aiding accessibility tools in understanding the content. Now under the head tag, we have 5 other tags. The first one is meta char set UTF-8. This defines character encoding for language support. The next one is the viewport, then the content width. This enables responsive scaling on different devices. The title tag. This sets the browser tab's title. For this browser, the title is CloneTask2. The first link tag. This helps us to link the CSS file, which is the main CSS file. The second link tag helps us to link the CSS file which is taken from the SAS. We have created a SAS for this website. The SAS was converted to CSS and that CSS is also linked over here using relative is equal to style sheet. After linking the external style sheets, then comes the body tag. Under the body tag, the first one is the header tag. Here we are not having a logo. Instead, we consider this heading 1 watch.it as our logo. Then navigation links, which is given inside. All the navigation links are given inside an unordered list. So our header tag contains the website title or the logo and the navigation, which holds link to movie categories like action, comedy, romance and drama. There is also the search input tag, which allows users to search for movies. Then comes the main section. In the main section, it contains a section for movies, that is section class movies, where each movie is represented by a div with a class name movie. Here we have different movie 1 div. We have different divs over here which has the name like move 1, move 2, move 3, move 4, move 5 and move 6. So that means we have 6 movie content. Then each movie container has an image representing the movie poster, a description inside the P tag of the movie inside the movie info container. That is, we have created another div which gives a class name about movie 1. Inside that we have a paragraph which has a description about the movie, and we have a button which allows the users to watch it. This button is to initiate the watch now action. So all the movies are having an image, a paragraph and a button. Then we have closed all the divs and the section with the main tag and the body as well as the HTML. Here we have created an extra div which shows movie vertical. This helps us to create the desktop view which has the movie 2 and the movie 3 in two different columns. Now coming to the CSS. Here, while styling, the first thing we have done is importing the fonts. We have imported two different fonts. The first one is Teco and the second one is Lato. The Teco font is used for headings and buttons, and the Lato is used for all the other text. The first thing we have done is the general reset, which is used by asterisk or usually called as star. Here all the elements are reset to remove default margins and padding. Then the box sizing border box ensures the padding and borders are included in the element's total width and height. Coming to the body styling, here we have used the font size as we told before, the Lato sans serif. It is used for all the body text. Then no margins and paddings are applied to the body to ensure consistent layout behavior. After styling the body tag, after styling the body, we have styled H1 to H6 and the button to be its font as Teco. Then comes the header styling. In the header styling, it uses flex box to create a row layout with the site title on the left, that is watch.it, then navigation links, that is action, comedy, romance and drama, spaced evenly across the top. Then the search box is aligned to the right. Then header H1 is styled with the Teco font and is given a larger font size. Now comes the navigation. In the navigation, the list of links in the nav UL is displayed horizontally with display flex property. Each link is spaced with margin left. As you can see over here, margin left is used to separate them from one another. Then the navigation text decoration is given as none to remove the underline for the hyperlink. Here we have just styled the search, that is making the border and aligning the text to the center and giving a padding of 8 pixels. Coming to the movie section, here we have given grid template columns 1FR. This makes sure it gives single column layout in the desktop view. Also, we have given the default values according to the desktop view. Now, in the images, everywhere for the images we have given width as 100% to make sure it fills its container completely. Then coming to the movie info, it is positioned below the image and is styled with a semi-transparent black color which makes the text readable. Now this comes inside the SAS. We'll look into the SAS file after completing the CSS. Now the button, the text is aligned center. We have given a border radius 16 pixel. Then we have also added a cursor as a pointer where when we click on the button, the cursor turns to a pointer. Now coming to the media queries, the first one is min width 1024 pixel, which is for desktop. Here we have styled all the movie boxes differently according to wireframe. The first movie box should be in a column as one column, but the text and the button should be in two different columns. It will be clear once we see the output of the website. So for that, we have created row 1 as the image and row 2 as the text. So the first thing which we see will be the image. Below the image comes the text. And this text and button is divided as two different columns, where the column 1 will be the text and column 2 as the button. Then the second and third movies are given as two different columns, like two different movie boxes. Then the fourth, fifth and sixth are given as three different rows of movie boxes. Now coming to the tablet screens, that is min width of 720 pixel and max width of 1023 pixel. Over here the header font is reduced, which is used in SAS, and the navigation links are stacked vertically. The movie boxes are stacked vertically in two columns. Then coming to the mobile screens, here the grid layout for movie switches to a single column layout. That is, all the movie boxes will be in just one column and stacked vertically. So all those stylings are done. Now let's go to this SAS file. In the SAS file, mainly we have given the font sizes, the colors, the background colors, the border colors and the shadow colors. So first is the largest font, which is 3 EM, the medium font 2 EM, smallest font that is 1.5 EM. This is a white color, and we have a semi black color. This is a dark blue color which we have used for the border bottom. Then comes the navy blue color, light blue, yellow, and this one is used for the shadow colors. For the body background, I have set the semi black color. Then for header, again the background color is given along with the border bottom. For header, we have used a color that is a font color. For nav A also we have used a font color. Then for search, we have used a border, then the font color and the background color. Now this placeholder is to change the font color of the text search. That is, this will only change the color of the font which we type in the input search. So over here, when we give this placeholder, it changes the text we have written already inside. This one is the text which is entered by the user, and this one which is already displayed on the website. Then button, here also we have used the font size, that is the default one, the border, background color. Then for the paragraph also we have used a particular font size. For desktop, we have a larger font size, but for tablet also we have this larger font size, but for the mobile layout we have a medium font size. Then coming to the content or the movie box, Here we have a background color of white, border, and the box shadow. Same thing for all the other movie boxes also. Here only the mobile layout does not have a shadow for the movie box. After completing the SAS file, we just have to click this watch SAS and our CSS file and the CSS map will be automatically generated. Now we can see the CSS styling which are done and the source mapping URL. Now a quick recap on how it works together. The HTML provides the structure for the movie streaming website, organizing elements like the header, navigation, and movie sections. The CSS defines how those elements will look and behave on different screen sizes. The grid layout for movies ensures that on larger screens, movies are displayed as in the wireframe, while on smaller screens, it shifts to a two-column or single-column layout for better user experience. Media queries ensure that the website is responsive and looks good on desktops, tablets, and mobile devices, adjusting fonts, button sizes, and the layout itself as needed. This approach ensures that the website is both user friendly and visually appealing across all screen sizes. The SAS file helps us to lessen the work by not looking on the color code each time when we enter the colors. It's just simple to give the variable which we assign to each colors. Now let's see the output of the website.